a jeepney. Yes, we are on an actual vintage jeepney dito sa PWC at kasama ko ang mga lalaki sa Filipino Comedy Tour. Kilalanin natin sila starting off with Justin Rivera. Hi, Justin.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, kamusta? Rembrandt Flores.
How you doing?
You were hosting this show once upon a time. Welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And Michael Q is with us. Hi, Michael.
How you doing?
Okay, so let's talk about the Filipino Comedy Tour. How did this start? Rembrandt?
It was back, what was that, about a year ago? Year and a half ago or so. Just decided to put something together. Ran into a gentleman named Ron Jossel. And he said, you know, why don't we do something together, because I wanted to get into comedy. And Ron said, well, why don't you put us, you know, I'll come on board with you. And then he invited all his friends, and I met these gentlemen, including Joey Gila, Keith Pedro, and Kevin Camia. And we've done, what, 6, 7 shows since then? And they've been highly successful at that point, and we're now trying to push for mid-year this year to continue the tour.
Okay, so isang tanong. Filipino ba kayo?
I am majority Filipino.
Naintindihan mo ako?
A little bit.
Really? Okay, ikaw, Michael, are you Filipino?
Yes. No, real.
What does a fake Filipino mean?
Half Puerto Rican.
My family's from Cebu. I'm the most real. I'm the realest Filipino in the game right now.
Okay, so you're Bisaya. Okay, so the question is, all of you are Filipino, but you guys grew up here.
Right.
Okay, why do you think Filipinos love comedy as much as they do? Rembrandt?
We like to laugh. I mean, in general. I mean, I don't know about Michael being from Cebu. You'd think he, like, doesn't know how to spell Cuba and put it back and forth. But, I mean, it's been Filipinos in general. We're a very talented bunch of people, and just trying to get that out. If you ever come to the show or you've seen the show before, it's way above the expectations that you can possibly ever imagine. I don't think there's been a dry eye for people coming out of that show. It's been a very, very successful show. So.
Okay, what about you, Justin? What's your experience on the tour performing in front of all these Filipinos? Yeah?
It's been about the same, because I started performing for Filipinos when I started. So, but the show's just a lot bigger, and they're more fun, and you know, they actually want to laugh, as opposed to like me performing in a backyard at a Filipino birthday. Like, they just don't want to laugh, you know. So, but that was where I started, and this is where I am now. So, it's been going good so far, and I have the experience for it.
Okay, so tell me what you're busy with now.
Right now, I'm on the road a lot now. I'll be heading out to Reno. This will be my 9th or 10th time there in about a year. So I'll be doing a comedy club there, and then doing a lot of casinos. And next month I'll be in the Mediterranean doing a 3-week tour for the military.
Wow!
Doing that stuff, yeah. So
that's cool. You guys get to travel. Yeah. What about you, Rembrandt? What are you busy with? Obviously, you're spearheading Filipino Comedy Tour. I know you're very busy with that. Right. What else can we expect?
I actually finally got back into the acting side of things, where I was a little bit more comfortable with. Starting to actually write a full 7-minute set with the help of these guys. Just trying to get my feet wet with the comedy side of things, but doing the acting side of things as well. So
cool. And Michael, tell us about what you're busy with.
Okay, so you guys can see me. I'll be at the Tempe Improv coming up, and I'll also be at the Brea Improv coming up pretty soon too. So you guys catch me there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're going to be at the Dallas Improv as well. Dallas is going to be coming up. So I'll be everywhere, all over.
Wonderful. So when a Filipino comes up to you and say, "Oh, are you really Filipino?" What do you tell them? Justin?
I tell them I'm Filipino, but I look Korean, Chinese, or Japanese. So,
like a lot of other Filipinos, right?
Yeah, but because I'm bigger than most Filipinos, so.
I'm impressed you can fit in the jeepney.
Yeah, I had to suck it in really hard.
Justin's what we call Chernobyl Filipinos. It's like, obviously there was some radiation in whatever the rice he was eating.
Hey, you're pretty tall for a Filipino too, but you fit in the jeepney.
I know, this jeepney is perfect for me. I think I might actually be sleeping here tonight. So if you guys want to catch me.
All right, and Rembrandt, tell me, how does it feel being in a jeepney in Los Angeles?
It feels strange. It really does. I don't think I can fit in this either. It's kind of... It's different. I'm excited to start when we go out and actually drive this thing, how it's going to feel back here.
Yeah.
So.
I like it because it doesn't smell.
Why? Have you been inside other jeepneys?
Yeah, in the Philippines, it's like a lot of smells.
Okay. Well, that's
exotic foreign smells.
I see.
And exhaust everywhere.
That is right. That's correct. Well, you know what? Here in America and in Los Angeles, we are surrounded around our kababayans and our Filipinos. So how authentic is it that we're in a jeepney where we belong in Los Angeles, and yet we're still able to celebrate our roots, right? I think that's the great thing about living in Los Angeles is napakadaming Pilipino at kababayan. Everywhere you look, like if I want to be around my kababayans, I'll go buy some patis. You know what I mean? So it's amazing that there are Filipinos everywhere. And our mission on Kababayan Today is to make sure that people like you are represented so that people can go up to you and say, man, you're Filipino, yeah! We celebrate you guys because of all the stuff that you guys are doing out there. So thank you for being on the show. And when we return, kasama pa rin natin ang mga lalaki ng Filipino Comedy Tour. We'll find out because they're going to be in Vegas very, very soon. You won't want to miss that. We'll be right back on Kababayan Today.